Hello there, everybody. Merry Christmas. I guess I'm a little early. So I'm just gonna try to read the chat on my phone because I can never read it on here. So what I'm gonna do is go back and see who is first. Looks like Gracie Seeking Adventures is the first one that shows up in here. So then we have Van Life Voyages. Hello, Derek and Tanya, and Traveling Granny, Kathy Miller. I'm glad you're all here. Charvard, extra happies for the holidays to all. Mary Jones, always here for me. Thank you, Mary. Let's see who else. Land Cloud Adventures. Nate is here. Hey, hey, hey. He says hi, hi, hi. Lucky Dog Productions moderator Sue. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for moderating. Dream on Wheels. Travis and Yanai. One day I'll be able to say it without hesitating. Let's see who else. Michelle Leonardo. Who else? At least I can see it on the phone without it going too fast. RV Butterflies here. Hello. I'm glad you're here. And Bree TGIF is here. Thank you for being here and moderating. Evening Shade also is here as a moderator. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Aaron Jemison is here. Valerie R. Ransom. I am doing well. Tracy is here. Let's see. Judy Smiley, Diane Phoenix. Wow. So many people here. Rocky the Rock. Hi, Dee. Hello. Let's see. So I'm getting caught up. Hybrid Life. John is here. Hi, everybody. Another year almost in the books. Yes. What do we have? A week till Christmas. 1 week. Less than a week, actually. Sue Mitchell's here. 10 Mo Bank for your bucks. I just want to greet everybody. I'm so bad about missing everybody. Mark Wolf is here. And I don't have a co-host today, so I don't have to worry about giving them room to speak. I can do all the talking myself. Red-headed Riding Hood is here. Red, hello. So it looks like I'm pretty well caught up. Okay, so I wanted to make sure that I said hello to everybody. If I missed somebody, please forgive me. I looked on the YouTube side. It looks like it's all caught up, and maybe I missed somebody, but I hope not. If I do miss somebody, then please moderators, say hello to them for me. I appreciate that. I have really great moderators. And I would like them to put their links in the chat. So anybody that doesn't know them, please go and check them out. I see Ivy Dixon and Charlie Grace is here. Van City Adventure, Transcender. These are new people. Transcender is a new one on my channel. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming. So I wanted to say I'm not sending out Christmas cards this year. I wanted to, but I went to 3 different stores on 3 different occasions, and all the Christmas cards were sold out. So it's too late to send them now. And I have a couple of people that asked me for stickers. They're in the mail, and you should be getting them very soon. And if Claymare is here, Claymare asked me to do an interview with her. If she's here, I would be happy to work that out. Just contact me and let's try to get a date that works for both of us, because I had to cancel twice, once for the filming and another time I was just unable to do it. Anyhow, so I don't want anybody to think I'm putting them off. The gold members, I do have memberships on my channel, people. They're $2, $5.99, and $9.99. Very simple. You're gonna not get much. You're gonna get me. But for the gold members, I will do a short interview on my channel on a live stream if they ask me through email. You do have to email me if you want to get an interview. Truthfully, I pretty much would interview anybody that wants to be interviewed, but it's a short interview on my channel on the live stream because I am so busy and I just don't have time to do like those hour interviews that people do. I just can't do it. Vocal Force is here, Gammy is here. Who am I missing? I'm sure I missed a few more, but anyhow. Um, so and I mentioned I was going to do some of the. I had a few blank masks when I went to Metasta. I picked up the blanks that I had already made. Hello, Jane in Travels is here. Thank you for coming. But I'm not going to have time to decorate those masks. It takes many hours to do each one, and I've just been so busy. I barely have time to breathe. I spent 8 days with the filmmakers. Ivy Dixon is here. Thank you for being here. Mary Jones, thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate that. Let's highlight that. Whoops. Let's see if I can get back to there. So thank you. I do really appreciate that. Outdoor Adventures with Ron is here also. And let me play a little clip for Mary. Hang on. See if I can get the right one. There's. Thank you so much for your amazing support. I really appreciate it. All right, so anyhow, I'm not good about remembering to do those, but I do have a few. So Michelle Johns is here. Thank you for being here. So I will be doing a giveaway at the meetup, but I'm not going to be doing the masks because, like I said, I just don't have the time. And if I don't take good time and do it, I will. It wouldn't be something I would be happy or proud to give to anybody. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Okay. So it's really confusing to me to remember the order of the events. My mind, after the stroke and, of course, old age, I don't have the memory that I had as far as timing. I can remember things that happened, but not always exactly whether it was this year or last year. That's basically, I remember everything, but so let's see. Oh, thank you, Folk of the Forest. She said, we appreciate you doing lives. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I don't probably do as fun and exciting as a lot of the other YouTubers, but I just do me. And apparently that's what everybody wants. I'm just plain Jane. I'm just like everybody else. In fact, I will say I met with one of my subscribers today. I met her for breakfast at the restaurant here in town, and her name is Darlene. And she said, emailed me, and it was really nice. Had a lot of people that said they're going to meet with me, and then they cancel or just don't show or don't reach out. So I know they mean well, but it doesn't always happen. But today it did happen. And I met another subscriber while I was there when we went outside. And that was kind of exciting. And then I met another guy that's outside playing his guitar, and he actually sang one of his original songs for me. And I will be doing an interview with a couple of these people. So it's very exciting to me to meet people, especially they're not YouTubers. They're just people. I know nothing wrong with YouTubers, okay? But we have a lot of content creators. The non-content creators are what really makes our channels work, make them grow. And those people are very special to me. And I never, ever want to ignore somebody that comes up and says hello to me. I want to be approachable. So if I ever don't respond to you, let me know. say something to me. I can hear it. I mean, I'm not perfect. I mess up. Sometimes I'm busy, distracted, or something. I don't want to be that way, but with as many people I have around me, I'm very busy. So sometimes I just don't think and I don't act appropriately, whatever. I talked to Kevin on the phone the other day, Kevin of the No Market Experience, and he's with Maddie Van Halen, and they're both excited to meet me, and I'm excited to meet them. So I'm thrilled. Anyhow, okay, I can go on and on and on. I don't know how. And who knows, this live stream could go longer than an hour. I usually keep it to an hour, but I mean, everybody else goes as hours and hours. So if I happen to go over an hour, I'm not going to feel too bad. I apologize to offend anybody. But maybe I can get it done in an hour. I want to share a lot of information. No, YouTuber creators are not second class citizens. But what I'm saying is, it's very important for the non-content people to know that they are appreciated, very much appreciated, and they are special. So are the content creators. I'm happy to meet anybody and everybody. I just want to be approachable. Okay, I have had several experience with big YouTubers that they acted like I was nobody. That was way before I was doing YouTube, but were a few of them were so rude to me, and I thought, God, I'm telling them I watched their channel. They should be happy to see me, but they weren't. Oh well, I'm still nobody, but anyhow, I'm just like everybody else. Okay. All right, let's go on from here. I may have to go back and look at the chat after a few minutes. But I'm gonna start out by talking about the things I have done, both in my truck and on YouTube for last year or two. As most of you know, I started my channel 2 years ago in September. Right now I have grown to 16,000 subscribers, and it's still growing. It's growing slow now, but it is growing. Um, I imagine once that movie comes out, I might grow to a point where I can respond to every comment on my videos, but I'll do the best I can. I will always do the best I can. Um, so, okay. So, first thing I was going to not talking about it, the first thing, but I decided that maybe I should because I've been psyching you guys up and getting all you want to know how the filming is going. So, I spent 8 days with the filmmakers. There's a few things I cannot mention yet because I can't name the actor who is working with me through the whole film. I can't mention his name. I cannot mention the name of the film company, but I can tell you some of the things we did. If this is boring to you, tell me and I'll just move on. Okay. Anyhow, so I met them on a Monday, two of them. The producer and the director met with me Monday, and we discussed some of the things that might go on. Let me tell you one thing. In movie making, nothing goes to plan. Everything changes. We added things or took things out. Oh, Tommy Travels, thank you for your super chat. I appreciate that. You're a sweet supporter. Thank you so much. Okay. Anyhow, um, so we discussed a lot of things that we were going to do, but a lot of things we talked about we didn't do. Then we met with the actor and all the film crew on Wednesday. And in the meantime, we traveled around before they got here. We traveled around, found the locations we wanted to. We spent a lot of time in the car, taking the trucks in the car and everything. So we found some locations, and I want to thank Dan A to Z Outdoor Daniel for helping us find one of our perfect locations for the filming. And he really was there for me. We was there for the crew, actually. Anything the crew needed, he did. Whatever he could help with, he did that. So Dan was not in the film, but I kind of wish he was. Anyhow, but he did a great job. And I got to tell you, his help is amazing. He's done so much for me. Dan has become a true personal friend. So maybe I tooted him out too much. Me, I don't want to embarrass him, but he's a good guy, and he really does believe in helping people, not just me, not just people on YouTube, people that he sees on the street. He will help. He will help anybody. So that's the kind of person he is. And his wife is very sweet. She just had surgery. I heard she went through it pretty well, and I hope she will continue to heal. Okay, so boy, I'm all over the place today. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Naj, thank you for your super chat. What'd she say? Merry Christmas, Misty and Max. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, still, as usual, it does go pretty fast, but on the phone, I see it faster than I do on the StreamYard side. At least those color coded or something. Anyhow, so we found 3 different locations to do the filming. And then the actor and the film crew came on Wednesday, and we met them at the first location. And he went with me in my car. And when we got to our camping location, we had to, he was going to stay with me for the week. So we had to set up my car for like, I don't have a guest house. I don't have a bedroom. I don't have a place to sleep anybody. And he could have stayed in the hotel, and he did some of it, but part of the time he stayed with me. And so we built a bed in the back of my car. And we filmed that. And we filmed, how we set up a potty shelter and filmed him taking a shower and showed him his toilet. First, I handed him a shovel. uh, it was fun. I pulled a few pranks on them. I just couldn't help myself. I'm not like that all the time, but something got into me and I just had to do it. Anyhow, first thing I said, he said, where do you go to the bathroom? And I said, here. I handed him the shovel. I said, you go out and dig a hole about 6 to 12 inches deep and make sure you don't leave the toilet paper in the hole for the animals to drag around. And then I gave him the bucket and showed him everything. So what else? Let's see. Of course, I'm not seeing the chat, people. Forgive me. I do always go back and read your chat messages. D is a man, hang on, playing your part. No, I played my part. Nobody played my part, but they call him in the UK as a presenter. It's an actor, but he also becomes your friend, and he actually shares your life with you for a few days a week. So that's what I did. He spent a whole week with me. We had a good time. We did a lot of fun things. We did a lot of projects. Between him and the film crew, I got my truck painted. I'm trying to, I probably get all lost about thinking about the different things we did. We did go into Courtside. One location was here in Courtside, and we went to the Vendors Mart, and we did some shopping there. And what else? We did some campfires and did a lot of talking. Of course, he asked me a lot of questions and stuff. Uh, okay, question. Let's go ahead and see how many people in the chat are enjoying this. If you're enjoying this, type fun, please, so I know you're enjoying it. Otherwise, I can move on to the other things. So I'm going to wait for a second and see how many people are saying they liked it. And boy, I know there's a lot of questions, people. I'll get back there in a little bit. In fact, I'll pause this after. Let me go back and look. While you're typing fun, let me go back and see what I got going here. Some mention, let's see. I blink and now you are a movie star. Freddie said that. Freddie Schaefer. It's funny. I'm many people thought I should have been in the Nomadland movie, but actually, Nomadland was more about work campers. I'm not a work camper, so I really didn't fit that show. And what did that they told me is, you know, hang on, I can't, guys. Hope you forgive me if I don't see your stuff. I know it's just too much for me today. I have so much information. Maybe if I slow down like other people do, I could be okay. But let's see. Let me before I go any further. Help me remember what the last thing I was talking about. Well, okay. All right. Let's see. Um, are you kidding? We have been sitting on needles and pins, waiting to hear how the filming. Okay, good. That's good. I'm head out the door. Mayhem RV. Thank you for coming in. I'm sorry, didn't know you before. I'm gonna do this. I need to go through the chat. Bear with me, people. Let's see what else. Um, I don't know how other people do this so well. I mean, some people go through and they never miss a chat comment. I miss them all. The filming was fun. I enjoyed every moment. Thanks, Dan. I'm glad you did. It's Kathleen Klein is here. Thank you for being here, hon. Let's see where I'm gonna go through the chat. Some people go 3 hours just trying to read the chat. I can't do that, but yes, Bree, I told him to dig a hole. uh, the bucket and shovel. Yep. Let's see. I came here from reading Nomadland and seeing the documentary, then seeing the YouTube interview with you. Thank you, Ivy. I'm glad you're here, hon. I'm glad you saw that. I was not in Nomadland, but this is going to be a real nomad film because it's more about actual nomad life rather than work camping. Nomadland was a very good movie, but it was more about work camping. So that's what I'll say. I see a lot of the words that fun in the chat. I guess everybody's liking it. See if I missed any questions. D, are you going to be on the big screen premiere in Hollywood? No. Um, so, what they said is, first of all, they considered me for parts of another film, but they were going to have 5 or 6 people in that film, and they decided they wanted to do a whole film of just me. So that's why it took a long time from from the van build almost 2 years ago. I had a film producer came out. Actually, he was like a scout, I guess, and they said that's the first part of it. So they sent a scout out, and I never heard from him again. I said, "Oh," when they explained it to me, I said, "I wondered why I never heard anything, at least to tell me they're not going to do it." So I said, "I thought it was done." So then, about two 2 or 3 months ago, I got contacted, but by the one of the people that are involved in getting a hold of people to do the film, and she got a hold of me through email, and she started conversing with me off and on, and told me she'll let me know when they're gonna get ready to do it. Then all of a sudden one day she put me in touch with the producer and the director. So I had hours and hours of meetups with them on private streams. We discussed what we're going to do and when they're coming and the things we need to do to get prepared. I tell you one thing, I worked my fanny off. I can't remember. I mean, I do work hard every day, but that particular filming was a lot more work than I ever would have imagined it would be. I had to load up my trailer with so much stuff. And while we were working, they're pulling things out of the trailer that we're going to use for the filming. And then when they put it back, and you can't get to anything, so you have to unload it just to get to the things they're putting in the back. And then they would leave a couple times, and I couldn't close the door because there was so much crap in there. I'm very organized. It drove me crazy to not have everything in its place. Because when you live small like this, you have to have everything in its place, and everything has to have a place. So it was really, really driving me nuts. Let's see, I missed that. No, I didn't. Okay. Oops. Anyhow, so let's see. I was just peeling potatoes. I'm back. Okay, Red, good. I'm going back through the chat. Let me know if you need any help. My dinner's cooking. Oh, just do the moderating. That's what when you can do it. Let's see. Okay. I know I'm missing questions, comments, but okay. This is so awesome. We are here to hear your story, Dee. Okay, hey there. Okay, I think let's see, checking. The chat requires multitasking. We do not. Well, you know, a lot of people that are on YouTube that they have channels, they're usually two of them, husband and wife team or couple or two friends or something. I'm here by myself, so I can't do it completely by myself. Everything. I just can't do it. That's why I have such good moderators. Moderators, please, if I can't answer a question, do your best to answer for me the way you would think I would answer, especially if there's somebody new in the chat that it really doesn't know what's going on. Most of you friends here know what's going on with me in my life, but not everybody does. Anyhow, okay, so what else we did? We have campfires and we did shopping, did walks. We took walks, played with Maxie. There was a lot of filming with me and the actor, and then there's a lot of filming that is just him, by his commentary and stuff, and there's a lot of filming with me and Maxie stuff, little stuff. So anyhow, it should be really interesting because he really did ask me a lot of questions, like throughout, off and on, not all at one time, but different segments of asking about the life and asking about the community. What did nomads do and things like that. So it was quite an experience. I'm excited. So my understanding is that the film will be put out in the UK first and sometime late February. Then after that, they'll probably move on to the US. So as soon as I have information, and I will get a link to it, and so I can probably share the link with some of my closest friends. And then as soon as it's out, I have some of my own video clips that I can share. And what I did is actually did a video while they're filming, and they're filming me doing a video on how I do my YouTube channel. So YouTube is going to come out of on there a lot. And so also, what else? I had a friend that I hadn't seen for a long time. So Vanessa from Van and Travels showed up, and they interviewed her. And also they interviewed Van Life Voyages, Derek and Tanya, while they came up here to visit. So there's people in there that you will know. So anyhow, it was exciting because I hadn't seen Vanessa in about a year and a half, at least a year. So I finally got to see her. She was camping over by where I ended up there. So that was a lot of fun. Okay. And so okay. So let me see if any more questions. about the filming, I'm going to look real fast here. If not, I will move on to the other things I want to share. I'm watching the doggy, blue while. Oh, blue while Gladys go. Oh, okay. I knew. Okay. I did not see the movie. Oh, you didn't, but the documentary in your YouTube. Okay. Yeah, you probably saw a lot of it on Cheap RV Living. He did at least 4 tours of my vehicles as they progressed, and I will do a new tour of my truck, all the changes I've made, so many tons of changes. I'm going to do a tour on my channel. And then if somebody else might wants to do it, but I will be happy to let them do it, but after I do mine. So let's see where we're at. Lisa is here. I'm glad you're here, hon. Let's see, Linda Barker, sweet Linda Barker, Kathleen Klein, DGIF. Okay, let's see. I'm looking for questions, people. Okay, what's the name of the film? Okay, we don't know what the name of the film is yet. Once they do the filming, it takes a while. They have to pull it all together, decide how they're going to edit. And, editors, you know how hard it is to edit a film or a video, and just a 15-minute video. So you imagine how hard it is to edit 8 days of filming and pull it all together for a 1 hour video. And I'm sure they will have the decision making on the name of the film once they get it all done. So that I don't know the name of the film. I won't know until then. Did that shuffle fist dance hands? Yeah. Let's see. I'm looking for the QQQ. Mark says, D, maybe you can't keep up with the comments, but you always put out enough love to power the city. Thank you. Let's see. Yeah, I do appreciate the thumbs up, people, and all your support in every way. Let's see. Old Car Junkie was on a movie set filming 3 days, and it ended about 6 minutes long. Wow. Let's see what else. Freddie Schaefer says, oh, Diane Phoenix, thanks. I can't imagine anyone better suited to being a role model for how to survive a nomad life. Okay, let's see. Many people are saying Merry Christmas. There's a ton of chat. LBC. D will forget us when she's famous. I will never forget you guys. I forget. Mine is gone. I do lose my memory, but I won't forget. I will never just disappear. I know my channel is gonna blow up when the film comes out. But you guys that were here, you're special to me. Everybody that I know by name is very special. And I may forget faces. I may not recognize you. I may not know your rigs when I see them. You have to approach me because I won't recognize. Plus, my eyes are bad. But I will never, never, ever diss you. Ever. Anyhow, I just want you to know that. Of course, I'll be dead by the time I see some people. Tommy says, is this going to be on the big screen? I believe it's a documentary, is what it is. So I assume it is at some point. Maybe not like a movie like Nomadland, but it's going to be out there for sure. It's a big film company, and I'm not allowed to say anything so about that. Let's see. No, you're right, Mary. No way. Okay, let's see. I'm still looking. Okay, here's another one. Do you know how long the film will be? Like 2 hours long? No, it's supposed to be like a 1 hour movie. 1 hour documentary. And I think 2 hours of me would be a lot. Did Maxie get to dress up for his part? Maxie was a movie star for sure. He was in quite a few parts of it. And, Maxie's part of my family. So, thank you. Stevie's Big Adventure says, you are special to us, D. And I'm not sure who Stevie's Big Adventure is. I don't think I've seen you before. I'm glad you're here. If I haven't got to know you, please help me do so by just tell me a little bit about yourself so when I go back and look, I will know who you are. Okay, Pamela Smith is here. Let's see what else. I'm getting there. Must be 100, 200 comments. I don't know, something. We would totally watch 2 hours of D. I don't know, maybe not. You probably put it on fast forward. Yes, Maxie is a good doggy. Let's see. I will say, my watch hours have gone down. Used to be a lot. All I can say is I'm getting about 1/3 of the watch hours that I used to get. I think people are not watching my videos, or at least we're not watching the whole thing. Some of them, a lot of you are, but it would help if you watched the whole videos. And you know, with YouTube, your subscribers go up and down a lot. And especially once you hit a year after the first year, and this is my second year mark. So that's probably why I've lost a lot of subscribers, but I've gained a few. So anyhow, took me 3 months to get 30 subscribers this last time. Anyhow, yeah, Maxie was a good boy. Okay, I think I'm caught up with that. Okay, some of the things I've done this year. I don't see any other questions about the filming. Let's see, you will have to run people off at the meetup. Everyone loves your stories. I won't have to run anybody off. I realize, people, okay, RTR is at the same time as my meetup, even though I started announcing it way, way, way back. But RTR has been here every year for 10, 12 years, probably 12, even more. So I'm going to manage to get over there for one day. The last day, which is Sunday of the RTR, they're stopping at 2:00. So everybody can meet early at my place afterwards, where we at. So ours is Saturday and Sunday, but it's starting like at 4:00 in the afternoon. Unless people are staying there, then everybody gets together all the time anyhow. But we're going to sit around the big campfire from 4:00 on. And we'll just visit and have fun, do some music, tell jokes, tell stories, give tips and tricks to people. Anything anybody wants to do. They want to do a little skit. They want to do something fun for the whole group. I don't want to plan everything out because I think it gets boring. I don't want to have classes. I don't want to teach people. Most people that are out there already know how to live like this. Tips and tricks is good, but I don't need to show everybody how to use a bucket, okay? I don't need to show everybody how to set up a potty shelter or how to, or which batteries and generators to use. They can get all that at the RTR. So any class that you want to go to, I guess you need to go to the RTR. There's also other meetups around here. So, but mine is only 2 days. So I hope people will make a point of coming to this meetup. I'm calling it Q22 Box Band D and Friends meetup. So we have both Johnny's Journey, ADZ Outdoors, Van Life Voyages, and myself, and anybody else that wants to help set it up. We can use help with the big campfire area. We can use wood if somebody wants to bring wood. It's not a formal meetup because it is. We would have to get a permit from the BLM. So I don't want to have to deal with that. So it's just the big get together. So And Bob Wells, his grew so big that they didn't really want to have that big of a group at one time in courtside year before last, and then of course last year because of the pandemic they had to do it virtually. So I want a bit visible, real touching and seeing people. Be careful. Be cautious when you approach people and touch them. Maybe they don't want to be touched. So ask, with me, ask me if I'm okay to have a hug. Everybody does come up and give me hugs because they know a hug. But at the same time, just if I become too overwhelmed with too many hugs, maybe need to lay off a little bit, do a little fist bump or elbow something. um my closest friends I do hug, but if we have 300 people, I don't think I want to hug 300 people and have everybody's germs on me. So I hope you understand, not to be rude. I love hugs and everything, but I do want to be a little careful, and let's be considerate of others. We don't have any rules, except the state rules and BLM rules, which they really don't have a lot of rules. So it should be Monday. Okay, so that's about the meetup. And I'm not going to look at the questions anymore for a minute because I'm going to share what time is it? It's probably already been an hour. What? No, we're okay so far. Okay, here's some of the things I've done in the last year or so. I built out my truck again. I did a complete rebuild when I went to Modesto, what, 6, 8 months ago. I added a shade shelter outside of the RV, outside of the truck here in the RV park. Most people know I had to rent a space in the RV park here in Courtside for $200 a month plus electricity, in order to survive because I couldn't travel this summer, and so I had to have air conditioning. So I needed a plug-in. So anyhow, since I'm here, I decided to keep it, and I built a really nice shade shelter with a completely fenced enclosed area for Maxie, so he can run around and not be always on leash. Um, a lot of you know my brand new fridge, brand new, less than a year old. My fridge went out, so I had to replace the fridge from with a bigger fridge to a little dorm size fridge. Not very big, but it works. I had to replace my air conditioner, and Dan did that work. Um, I added 4 drawers and a storage space for my little freezer and a little closet right behind me. That'll be on the tour when I do it. Um, I built a keyboard shelf for the keyboard and the ukulele. I built a should be nice shelf on the counter to hold my little small microwave, and I can put things under it. Um, so I had to redo the shelf under my stove. All these things I did myself under the stove. Of course, I had Hybrid Life, John, come here and put in a door. We ended up having to redo it because the door I bought was bad. But I ended up having my neighbor Alan help me to do my butcher block door. Hybrid Life also put in my collapsible folding steps, which goes into the truck, completely hidden with a door on that below the regular door, so that I wouldn't. We had to get the panel door out. It was a big job. And John, thank you so much. I know he was here. So thank you so much for all your hard work. Oh my gosh, he worked so hard taking that panel door out and putting in a new door, and then the weather screwed it up, and I got the wrong one to begin with. So I did end up getting a butcher block door, and I have my neighbor Alan help me cut it and get it ready. So we got that done. I put a magnetic screen on my entry door on the side here so the bug will stay out. I put a new dog gate in the door so that Maxie is safe. he was always taking off, running, slipping by me and getting away and taking off everywhere. So I couldn't keep him corralled safely without him slipping away. So now he's getting to learn how in fact, he wants down. Hang on, I'm gonna pick him. Bear with me for a second, people. Let me get Maxie. Everybody wants to see him anyhow. Come on, come here. You want to say hi to everybody? Say hello, everybody. Look there. Who's that? Who's that? Huh? Say hello. Anyhow, so we did that. Where what else? So I put a new light in here, which is I can twist and turn and point in any direction in the truck. I added new porch lights on the truck. It's solar lights, so it lights up at night, and it's like motion sensor, not really motion sensor, just solar lights. So the sun will charge it up in the daytime, and then at night the lights will come on. Of course, I painted the box on the truck with the filming crew. I organized the shed and the trailer. It was a big job. I added a heat shield on the bed down by the heater, so so the blankets wouldn't get hot when I used the heater. I sewed the bottom of one of my blankets to make it like a fitted sheet, but a fitted blanket on the only bottom end, because it's impossible to make this bed. Believe me, it's so hard. So I did that so it also wouldn't constantly be slipping out of the bottom. What else? What else did I do? I spent a month in California taking care of my ex-husband, who has since passed away. I went back to California to pick up my car. I was able to visit van life voyages. I visited with a lot of people for one day or one visit here and there. I've had Mark around to visit quite a bit, Mark Wolf, and he's been very sweet. I spent a little bit of time with Dan and Judy. What else? And my friend Jan came down from Washington. I spent a little over a month with her. I think I just about got through all the things that I've done. I'm sure there are other things, a lot of little things, but what else? See if I got there. Okay. Oh, so of course I got the car. I also put on my new personalized license plates, which say no box van D, on both the truck and the car. And I have lettering JT from the American Wanderer. Please, moderators, if you mention these channels, please put their links in the chat so people can go and check them out. So, I lost my train of thought. Oh, the American Wanderer. Yes. JT has made the lettering for the car and the truck. I'm going to have magnetic signs for the truck cab, and then going to be on not magnets, put on the car doors. So it's going to say Box Van D. That's basically with the YouTube logo on there. So, okay. So they're pretty much ready to go. I just have to go get them and have them put them on. So it's been a very busy couple years. Of course, the year before last, Dan from Car A to Z Outdoors also built out my trailer. I bought the trailer and I bought the generator, and he built the box on the trailer around that generator so I could still have it. Of course, now I really don't have a lot of need for the generator. I'm probably going to sell the generator for sure, and we'll see what I'm going to do about the trailer. Of course, I had some other things that were disasters. My air conditioner broke. My refrigerator broke. I had a lot of expenses. My laptop burned up. My phone burned up. I had tons of obstacles, but thank the Lord in heaven, I've been healthy. I've been very healthy, and I get weak and tired. I'll be 70 years old in June. I get weak and tired. I do have problems with my eyes, but I still do things that some 20-year-olds don't do because I know a lot of people just refuse to do anything. I think we get sedentary when we're young. We get so busy having fun, we forget what it's like to work. um, Anyhow, so yeah, I've done a lot, tons and tons of work. I had a lot of obstacles. I have overcome every one of them. Thank God in heaven. I want to give all the glory to God for all the good things in my life, people. Some people don't believe in God or Jesus Christ. I do. I give him all the glory. Everything I have, everything I've done is thanks to him. And even the friends I made, I believe he sent me friends. I was friendless. I was lonely for many years, and God provided me for me. I don't want a husband, so he hasn't provided one for me. He knows I'm not the marrying kind. But I could use a good companion that doesn't want to get married or have a married relationship. But of course, you will live around people. Maybe you don't get along after the first few weeks. Who knows? So I think a few weeks is good. um, Yes, we all have so much to be thankful for, Pamela. That is absolutely true. I do everything I can to stay healthy. Tanya, I don't know if that's Tanya or Derek, but she said you have maintained great health throughout the last few years. I was very, very sick, people. I had tons and tons of problems. I mean, I was on a lot of medication. I had so many things going wrong. And yet God got me through everything. And he taught me how to take care of my health. I still do things that are not healthy. I don't eat right. I smoke cigarettes. Sometimes, not too often, but once in a while, I'll say a bad word. I still, very rare, very, very rare, go to a casino and put $20 to $40 for entertainment in the slot machine. I don't feel good about that, but I do it sometimes. Um, my biggest problem is when I need something, I go out and get it if I can. So I shouldn't do that, but if I can do it, I just do it. Um, so spending is a problem for me. Like I said, I hate to cook. So I've done a few cooking videos. Actually, I'm a good cook in a home with a lot of room and running water and all that kind of stuff. But I just don't like cooking in this little tiny place. Plus, I have no place to put leftovers. Again, I mean, actually, a leftover container won't even fit in my little fridge now. So, yeah, I could put an ice chest, which I would have to move it around back and forth every time I move. I couldn't do that. So I don't have room for leftovers. And when I cook, it's almost impossible to cook for one person. And then, so that's part of the reason I just don't like to cook. It's wasting a lot of food, throwing away a lot of food. So I just do basic stuff. I make basic hamburgers, hot dogs, Polish dogs. Once in a while, I cook a casserole or pasta or enchilada or some tacos. But I don't do a lot of cooking. And a lot of people want me to cook, and they even send me things so I can cook better. But I don't have the room, so I just don't do it. Anyhow, that's it. I may someday do a few more cooking videos, but I haven't had much time to practice my ukulele, and I really want to do that. Actually, I managed to do today, well, I picked it up earlier. I managed to play a couple of Christmas songs. So if you make to my live stream, I believe it's Christmas Eve night, whatever day that is. Christmas Eve night at 9 o'clock Mountain Time. I will probably play the ukulele for a few Christmas songs, a little sing-along, if you guys want to do that with me. And so, and I'm not good. I'll make a ton of mistakes. I mean, Marshall's pretty good on ukulele, but I'm not that good. So, and I know that, but that's okay. Some people just like it. Anyhow, so let's see what else I need to say. Because we're just about out of time. Does anybody want to do a giveaway? Tell you what, type this word. Let me put it in the... if my name comes up, I'm just going to go ahead and put it in the chat. But actually, no, I don't even need to do that. Put the word love, L-O-V-E, L-O-V-E, in the chat, please. And I'll start collecting comments pretty fast. Hang on, let me get this here. So I'm going to share. Just type the word love and share. Let me get one up here. Share screen. Brave tab. Giveaway. Share. See if it's coming up. There it is. Okay. So as soon as I give enough time for everybody, what I'm going to give away is a wheel spin. And it's really, it's not my typical wheel spin, wheel of prizes that I usually do. It's a different one. It's all either money gifts or mystery prizes. So it'll be a wheel spin. And so, and everybody make sure you get that word in. I know we have a lot of love here. A lot of love. Wish I could talk better. My tongue wants to go. How you doing, Maxie? You're okay? So let me start collecting the comments. It'll take a minute anyhow. So let's see. Hang on. Here we go. Collecting. So we have 68 people in the chat right now. And it shows 39 entries so far. I think we had probably enough time. I'll give it another 30 seconds. 40 entries. 41. They're still coming in, so. Okay. 41 entries. If you didn't get your name in, a word in there, you won't be in the drawing. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and draw. 42. Count 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw. There we go. Good luck, everybody. Artists on the road. All right, Jeanette. Fantastic. Okay, Jeanette. All you have to do is send me an email. Let me put the banner up with my email address. I'm pretty sure you have it, but there we go. So let's take that off. I'm going to do possibly, let's see. Let's do the wheel spin first. So let's see. Stop sharing that one. And then let's share another one. Okay, there's the wheel. So what I have on there is $10. There's two $10 Amazon or PayPal gifts. There's one $5 Amazon or PayPal, kind of like a booby prize. There's a $15, a $20, and a $25 Amazon prize. These are all gifts that I put on there. And a mystery gift from Amazon. So here we go. Are you ready for this? Is Artist on the Road, Jeanette, Gypsy Jeanette. And please put her link in the chat. Here we go. Good luck. All right. All right. So let me close that. Whoops. Okay. So, okay, Jeanette, just send me an email. I'll probably see you anyhow, but let me know if you want Amazon or PayPal, either one. And it was, remind me how much it was in case I do this again. So just tell me how much you want and whether you want Amazon or PayPal. So let's see. We have so so the last thing I'll just mention, I have big plans for this year too. Yeah, because to me, I think idle hands cause trouble. Okay, I need to stay busy. I have to stay busy to stay happy. People think I do too much. I might as well stop living if I quit doing things. So, and I'm a work in progress, and everything changes. Every day, things change. So, we never know what we're going to have to do. Some little thing, something comes up. I have to do it. I want to spend more time visiting people. And now that I have the car, I plan on setting up for camping, probably leaving the truck here in the RV park and taking the car and just staying in there few days at a time here and there all through the year so I can go visit people and do things. I can't drive long distances, but I can drive 200 or 300 miles when I can afford it. So I appreciate everybody for coming today. I hope you got some information that you've been waiting for. Okay, the Q22 Boxman D and Friends meetup will be on Plumosa Road, in Courtside, it's north of Courtside, right off of Highway 95. And I will do a video of the area and how to get from Courtside to there. If you're coming from the north, just do the same thing just once you get to the 95 south. Don't take the California 95. You need to take the Arizona 95 through Lake Havasu. Because otherwise you'll end up all the way 20 miles from where you need to be. Okay, so I will put out the information in a video either this week or next week, and I'm gonna try to be putting out a few videos at some point. Why is it? You know what? Oh, that's why. Okay, my phone went the. I have two different phones. One AT&T. One is my Visible phone. Visible is Verizon, and Verizon is very congested here in Courtside at this time. So I can hardly get reception. I can get it, but I didn't want to try to do a live stream on that. So I managed to get the AT&T finally working again. So then I was able to do the live stream with the AT&T. It's a better reception in Courtside. Most areas Verizon is number one. In Courtside, although Verizon tower is the same, but everybody has Verizon, so AT&T is easier to work with doing live streams or doing videos. Heidi, dear friend, McGuire's on tires. Hello. I probably miss a lot of people. I believe this live stream is about done. Yep, it's 6 o'clock. It's been an hour. I appreciate all you guys coming, and you have a great Christmas. I will see you hopefully on Christmas Eve on my live stream at 9 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. And I probably put out a video in between. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys' stuff. I watch as many videos as I possibly can. I watch some live streams, but there's just too many. I can't keep up. I'm only one person, and I have a ton of stuff. I work very hard, and I try to do the best I can. Sometimes I go back and watch a live stream. If I go back and watch a live stream, I usually do it a little faster than the regular mode because I don't have 3 hours for somebody that does 2 and 3 hour live streams. I don't have that kind of time anyhow, but I try to do the best I can in a comment as much as I possibly can. Oh, Badge is here. I just saw that. Okay, good night, everybody. You have a great evening. Have a great Christmas. Had a wonderful time with friends. I'm looking forward to see as many as possible at the meetup here in Courtside. Thank you all for coming. Bye-bye.